Hello, welcome to the wealthiest and the richest. Yes, more money for all. Some say history judges a nation by how it treats its most vulnerable people. The United States might fare poorly if we look at the Supplemental Security Income Program, which provides need-based cash assistance to about 8 million extremely poor, disabled, and elderly people. Established in 1972, SSI has strict disability standards is an option of last resort. It fills the gaps left by Social Security's work-based old age and disability insurance programs. Congress intended SSI to protect people incapable of working and lacking assets and family support from dire poverty, but half a century of neglect by both parties has hamstrung the program. 100% increase in benefits. SSI income is meager. In 2020, the maximum federal benefit was $783 a month, $9,396 a year, and an average monthly payment of about $560. More than 40% of recipients live in poverty. This is a consequence of government's failure to adjust SSI income and asset limits for decades of inflation. It is as if they kept the same size puppy collar on a growing dog that is now choking. About 65% of SSI applications are rejected. The Social Security Administration projects that number of SSI recipients will barely grow over the next 25 years, while in expenditures drop by about one-third from 0.26% to 0.18% of GDP. Zero or negative SSI growth seems very odd, considering that the aging of the baby boom generation will balloon the number of elderly. The population of younger people with disabilities is growing too. And please let us know in the comments below what you think about it and what's your opinion about it, because your opinion matters. Raising the benefits. A coalition has begun pushing policymakers to update and simplify SSI. Changes they seek include raising cash benefits at least to the poverty line, updating asset limits of $2,000, $3,000 for a couple that have not budged since 1972 to at least $10,000 and $20,000, along with overly complex and strict income limits. Simplifying and humanizing SSI by easing or removing penalties for working and saving. SSI's in kind of support and maintenance rules are particularly onerous. Groceries and other assistance for family and friends count as in-kind home, which can jeopardize eligibility, decrease payments, and discourage community help. Now, is it the time for Social Security increase? Please let us know in the comments below. And we do really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because it really helps the channel grow. And we'll upload the next video so you'll be updated as soon as possible. Social Security increase. Advocates are urging President Joe Biden to follow through on campaign promises to improve SSI. So far, SSI reform is not part of his $4 trillion legislative agenda. On Wednesday, Senator Sherrod Brown of Ohio and other Democrats reintroduced the Supplemental Security Income Restoration Act to overhaul the program, among other things, raising SSI asset limits and indexing them to inflation. SSI is far from meeting Congress' goals of ensuring that the nation's aged, blind, and disabled people would no longer have to subsist on below poverty level incomes, wrote Social Security Advisory Board member Nancy Altman in a statement attached to the recent SSI annual report. Unfortunately, that report otherwise ignores concerns raised here. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and leave your comments below and tell us what you think about it and what's your opinion about it, because your opinion matters. The SSI vitality. Even in its decaying condition, SSI is a vitality important. Recipients include children with intellectual disabilities, adults with severe mental illness, seniors with Alzheimer's disease, people who can't see or move, and frail elders with extremely low or no income. A study by the Social Security Administration found that SSI reduced the poverty rate among recipients to 42% from what would be 63% without the payments. In 2020, federal SSI payments averaged $559 per month, well below the cost of housing in many areas and below the cost of living everywhere in the country. Historically, low interest rates are driving up the cost of housing and rents. Many low-income disabled people are being priced out of their homes. Now they're trying to balance the program. Conservatives can argue that making it hard to qualify has prevented fraud and helped SSI maintain work incentives, but balancing the program's incentives is not easy. Fraud prevention taken too far begins to prevent the genuinely needy from accessing a program designed to help them. Congress has created and indexed hundreds of programs and tax breaks benefiting middle-income and wealthy people, but it has failed to do this for SSI income and asset limits. A 2014 law allows contributions of up to $15,000 a year to tax advantage accounts covering expenses for some people with disabilities. The new ABLE accounts can give well-off families of people with disabilities disadvantage. They can save up to $1,000 in ABLE funds while also receiving SSI. And please let us know in the comments below what you think about this and what's your opinion about it, because your opinion counts. And please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can keep updated. And we will upload the next video right after this video, and also how you can get a $5,000 credit card with no credit check. Claim your benefits. The U.S. government just sent most people COVID-19 relief checks with no strings attached to compensate for an external barrier to their capacity to earn a living. Many people with disabilities must overcome greater internal barriers when they try to work during normal times. Why shouldn't they be able to save money for emergencies and build a better life without losing this lifeline? It makes little practical or moral sense to force people into deep poverty before they can receive SSI. The U.S. has changed a lot since 1972. Economic inequality has widened. Half of the workforce now earns low wages or is not employed. Unfortunately, for people stuck at the very bottom, the people with the money and the power to change things have been too comfortable to see it, and they are stuck in a program designed for the world of 48 years ago. Now, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you will stay updated with our new video coming up next. Also, if you want a $5,000 credit card with no credit check, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And leave your comments below because it really helps the channel grow and it motivates us to bring more great content just for you. Thank you very much and take care.